Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of Australia's most valuable error coins. If you haven't seen part 1, I would recommend going back and watching that as well as this one. So we'll be covering another 6 valuable error coins from the Australian mints in this video. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Firstly, we have the 2008 Wave Gap 20-cent coin. This is observable because there is a gap between the wave and the platypus's face, as seen here. And these commonly sell for around $5 to $25 if you have one in better condition. Next up, we have the Flamingo 5-cent from either 2001 or 2005. This was caused by a large cud at the bottom of the 5, which, when inverted, looks like a flamingo. These are worth about $50 to $100. However, if you do look it up, a lot are selling on eBay for around $1,000. This isn't the case. They are only worth about $50 to $100. Next, we have the 2001 Upset $1 Federation coin. So upset basically means that there was a die rotation, which means that the obverse and the reverse sides of the coins are misaligned. So when you rotate the coin, the queen's head isn't upright. These commonly sell for about $25 to $150. However, depending on the degree of the rotation, whether it's just off by a couple degrees or off by a full 180 degrees, and depending on the quality, they can fetch anywhere between $250 and $2,000. Next, we have the 2000 Incused Flag 50-cent coin, which is observable because the flag is sunk on the reverse of the coin, so it recesses from the surface. Additionally, there is a larger star and the inside stars are smooth. So here is a comparison of the incused versus the normal. This is a fairly tricky one to spot. However, once you come across one, you'll know exactly what to look for. Next, we have the 1981 3.5 claw 20-cent coin. This was a Canadian mint error on the Australian 20-cent coin, where you can see that there is only 3.5 claws on the right foot of the platypus, as opposed to the regular 4 that we see. And these sell for about $10 to $20 in beat-up condition. However, if you find them in slightly nicer condition, it's very easy to get around $180 to $1,500, and of course in much better mint condition coins you can get anywhere between $2,000 and $4,000. And lastly, we have the 2007 double obverse 5-cent piece. So this basically means that there is 2 heads on this 5-cent coin at a 180-degree rotation from each other, so there's no echidna side. And if you find one of these, it can fetch anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000 depending on condition. However, in much better conditions, they can sell for upwards of $5,000. So that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more videos similar to this, please let me know in the comments section. A video will be released later this month about the more rare, more valuable errors in Australian coins that you might not come across as often as some of these coins. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you all have a good day.